Talking about IP claims, there's so much information in there that we could just talk for hours and hours and hours about it. So I'm not actually going to do that, but what I'm going to do is give you some top tips. So this is not like my previous videos where I have really gone in depth with some of the IP issues that you'll be facing. So this is just really, if you're kind of new or you just want a bit of information about what IP issues are and what IP issues can do to your account health, then here we go. So to obtain permission to resell products, write to the rights owner. Now, if you get suspended, Amazon will hopefully put on the email that they send to you that the rights owner's email address is X. So write to them and request a letter of authority. Now, if you don't receive a response, which can happen quite often, follow it up with another email a few days later and just see if they respond then. But if there's still no response, assume that the permission will not be granted and remove, delete and close your listing. Another thing, if you need to provide Amazon with invoices, and I've said this time and time again, make sure you contain, or they contain rather, the correct information, such as your name, address, product details, quantity sent to Amazon. There's no point in sending an invoice to Amazon that is incorrect, because that will just send you down another route that you don't necessarily want to go down. Make sure that when you're purchasing your products that you absolutely give the right information. We've had people who have been suspended simply because their address was slightly incorrect or their postcode was slightly incorrect, and it's not the delivery address. That can be anything, but it's the actual billing address. So make sure that when you purchase your products, you or your team, or whoever's doing it, will actually make sure that this is correct and above board, so that if Amazon requests the invoices, you've got them to hand. Keep them for 365 days. It's all done. It's all kosher. If Amazon should ask you for a plan of action, be sure to include the following. So an explanation of how and why the issue occurred. Now, you can go into a lot of depth here. Give them the information that they request, but don't give them too much information. Don't give them some information that they're suddenly going to go and say, hang on, what's this? Don't know what this is. And keep your account suspended until you explain what that bit is. You can put yourself in so much trouble doing things like that. So give them an explanation of how and why the issue occurred. Be concise, but don't give them a complete and utter 12-page document to read, because it won't do you any good. Give them the ASIN details, give them the supplier details, copies of the invoices, and describe the steps you have taken and what you will take to do to prevent the issue from happening again. Of course, don't blame anyone. There's no point in blaming the postman, he didn't get here on time or anything. Take responsibility and just tell them what you've done going forward in the future, so that you don't have this issue again. Here's a little hint and tip though. Don't ask Amazon to search for previous messages to find your answers, as they won't be able to, or they won't be willing to do so. So make sure that when you send stuff to Amazon, so if you're including receipts for stuff or invoices or anything like that, make sure that you include it in every single plan of action that you send to them. That way they don't have to go through previous conversations and emails that you've had with people. They've got all the information there. What you've got to remember is when you send stuff to Amazon only have something like 7 to 12 minutes to read each plan of action and make a decision. So the more information you give, like copies of the invoices on those particular plans of actions, the better. Otherwise, what's going to happen is they're going to go, well, this is incomplete. So the answer's no, we're not going to unsuspend you. I hope this has helped, but if you need any help or you have questions, please do email us at help@getunsuspended.com. We're happy to give free advice. We're happy to talk you through things. We're happy to explain further in depth what's going on in your account and how we can assist you. So good luck. And as I say, if there's any information that you need, just contact us, help@getunsuspended.com. Thank you.